Atlanta, Georgia. By Victoria. Teacher, Miss Beth, grade 7, February 9, 2012. Some of the reasons why I have chosen Atlanta as my city is because Atlanta has lots of beautiful tourist attractions. And also, Atlanta is the capital city of the state, Georgia, in the USA. Location. Atlanta is in the southeastern side of the United States. Atlanta is in the USA, United States of America. In 1845, Atlanta began its location between two railroad lines. Atlanta is a city of a larger city called Fulton, and a small portion of a city extended eastwards into DeKalb City. Flag. The flag has 3 red and white stripes, with the state's coat of arms in the upper left corner on a blue field. In the coat of arms, the arch symbolizes the state's laws. The pillars represent the 3 branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial. The words of the state motto are wisdom, justice, and moderation, are wrapped around the pillars. Guarded by a man dressed like a soldier from the American Army, with a drawn sword representing the defense of the state's laws. The city's symbol is the phoenix, a legendary bird from the Egyptian mythology that rose from its own ashes with more strength and beauty. Fascinating facts. The area of the city, Atlanta, is about 343 kilometers squared. The area of the land is about 341 kilometers squared. The area of water in Atlanta is about 2 kilometers squared. The urban area in Atlanta is about 5,100 kilometers squared. The area of Metro Atlanta, meaning the surrounding area of Atlanta, is about 21,700 kilometers squared. The people of the city and its surroundings are known as Atlantans. Atlanta is about 1,050 feet, 320 meters above sea level. Atlanta sits atop a range south of the Chattahoochee River. Atlanta is the most popular city in the USA according to the 2010 census. Atlanta metro area, which is home to over 5 million people and is the 9th largest city in the US, with a gross domestic product of $270 billion. Atlanta's economy is 15th among the world cities and 6th in the US. The city is a center for service, finance, information technology, government, and higher education. Atlanta is the only city in North America that has been destroyed by fire as an act of war. Delta Airlines, along with Coca-Cola and CNN television, came from Atlanta. History and famous people. In 1839, homes and stores were built in Atlanta, and the settlement grew between 1845 and 1854. Grain lines arrived from 4 different directions, and the rapidly growing city quickly becomes a rain hub for the entire southern United States. During the American Civil War, Atlanta became the target of a major Union campaign. In 1864, Union general troops set fire and destroyed the city's wealth and buildings, except for the churches and hospitals. After the war, the population grew rapidly, same as manufacturing. Coca-Cola was launched here in 1886 and grew into Atlanta's base world empire. Electric streetcars arrived in 1889. Atlanta was home to Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. and the major center for the civil rights movement. In the 1960s, Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. was the first person who fought for freedom and racism for the slaves of America. In 1973, the city elected its first black mayor. In 1996, Atlanta hosted Summer Olympics. Weather. Atlanta has a humid weather according to the Köppen, which is one of the most widely used climate systems, with hot, humid summers and cool winters. The high temperatures in July's average is about 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Celsius. But at times it can reach up to near 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. Atlanta's high elevation is different from most other southern and eastern cities, which give more temperature and climates that are found near the farther south. Atlanta receives a lot of rainfalls, which is evenly distributed throughout the year. Even though spring and early fall are drier, average rainfall is 50.2 inches. Temperatures at 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius, or higher occur more than 40 days per year. Custom, tradition, and celebration. The Atlanta Dogwood Festival is an arts and crafts festival hosted each year at Pardon Park in Atlanta during April, when the native dogwood flower blooms. The largest multicolored festival is hosted annually at Pardon Park. The Atlanta Greek Festival, the Atlanta Turkish Festival, Festival of India, Japan Fest, and Korean Festival, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Food and drinks. Atlanta's food contains a mix of authentic food restaurants offering food from every corner of the world. Atlanta has established restaurants ranging from Indian, Cuban, Korean, Mexican, and Chinese to European. Yum. Thank you for watching my project. Hope it was awesome.